Hey, welcome to another match. Let's see if my opponent reveals Lurrus. Dun, 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 dun. Check it out, more Lurrus. Alright, I've got 2 6-drops and a Drawn from Dreams. Only 2 lands. Yeah, I think this is a mulligan. This hand is better. And is better despite still not being great. I think I ditch the Shark Typhoon and cross my fingers praying to draw a land. It's possible I should have kept the Shark Typhoon so that I could cycle it for 2. If I don't draw a land. But if I draw a land, then I'm in good shape. Well, my opponent is like some red-black. I'm guessing there's like Croxos and stuff in here. I don't know. I haven't seen the red-black Lurrus deck recently, so I don't know exactly what to expect out of my opponent. Certainly going to be a bit short on cards against... Like, I think if my opponent has multiple Croxes, I'm pretty toast. Oh. Wasn't expecting the Drowned Catacomb. Don't really know what to expect now. Is this going to be Lurrus with counterspells? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on now. I mean, I ran out the Fae of Wishes just as a blocker, because I was expecting, like, some kind of aggressive deck. But that might not be the case. I wasn't expecting counterspells. I mean, that's a Croxa, yeah. Okay. I am down to no cards. I'm still drawing live. The problem these Thoughtseize decks have is like a weakness to oh, hey. That's neat. Goodbye, Lurrus. A weakness to top decks. My opponent certainly able to get ground out by whatever I top deck if I draw well. That is, of course, if this Croxa doesn't kill me. So I need an answer to Croxa. Mire Triton, sure. Getting into the Trials. Well, getting into the Trials doesn't completely answer Croxa, but it does a decent job. Like, the attack trigger of me losing 3 life is, you know, not exactly what I want, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, really I just want to draw just some cheap Planeswalker that's not Gideon, and I say not Gideon because mostly because I've already got one. Cycling a Shark Typhoon into a land wouldn't be bad either. I I just don't want to draw expensive cards because I just have to discard them immediately to the Kroxa. So I think if I draw an expensive card, I just main phase activate Gaia Reach Sanitarium to try to turn it into a land, because lands are at least useful later on. Ah, my opponent has figured out how to cast Kroxa. Alright, well, play the land plus... Narset would be very good. Verdict would be fine. At least to sweep away those Mire Tritons. Claim. Okay. Oh, and these Fames? Oh, I guess that's a thing. Makes the Mire Tritons hasty. Alright. So, yeah, definitely do want Verdicts. So I'm taking 12, 3, yeah, I'm dead. Okay, 2 rest in pieces in. What do I take out? I like all of that stuff. Maybe I take out Chandra and a Typhoon. Yeah, that sounds good. I keep a mix of Verdicts and Clarions in. They're a creature-based deck, but not one that I really want to bring in the full 8. And I think just not going mulligan into nothing with, like, I didn't resolve a Planeswalker that gave me cards, so it's the main downside. Let's see if I can draw a hand with lands. There's a consideration to going second, but ultimately I think just construction gotta go first. So I imagine that the Teferi gets Thoughtseized. Oh, maybe not. Definitely playing out the second Triome. I really like the Triomes. You have 2 of them and all of your color issues are set for the rest of the game, pretty much. Mire Triton. Mills some stuff. Lazav. Huh. Yeah. I mean, I could do something that's not playing Rest in Peace. But I think Rest in Peace is just like, alright, well, your deck loses the game. Ratchet Bomb. Okay, well, that's a thing. Oh, that fires. What a draw. What a draw. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill the Mire Triton. And then next turn I get to just Teferi bounce the Ratchet Bomb. So that's going to be fun. Teferi. Oink. And big Teferi, and this is basically the game right here. I would not entirely be surprised if my opponent just conceded right now. Yeah, it turns out that you can't cast spells. I've got a Teferi in play. That's sort of the point. Yep. Draw my card. Ooh, another Rest in Peace. Don't mind if I do. So they can shoot the big Teferi. Oh, I discard a card. Alright, yeah, I'm just discarding the land. I imagine I can draw more lands between Fae and Big Tef. So I go Teferi. Yeah, I win. Neat. Oh. I was going to lock him out of the game that turn, because what I go is Teferi, granted for the Possibility Storm, bounce fires with Teferi, play the Possibility Storm. My opponent can't cast spells anymore, they tick up Ratchet Bomb, and then I tuck Ratchet Bomb with Big Teferi, and I can cast spells and they can't for the rest of the game. Do I feel like pithing needles for the Ratchet Bombs? Not really. My opponent might have a few, but I should be fine. I should be fine. Also, my opponent running the 61 card special. This isn't a great hand, but I'm not going to mulligan a hand that can technically function against Thoughtseizes deck. Just like, alright, Thoughtseize my stuff, I'll play off the top and win through that. Right? Like, I have my lands. I'll draw powerful spells because the deck is basically only powerful spells. And then at some point, I will resolve powerful spells and my opponent will die. Sprite Dragon. Sure. Seems like a fine card. Do need some blue source for this Omen of the Sea. I imagine I lose Fires of Invention. I can't really imagine myself losing the Omen. All right. Oh, that's a nice draw. Okay. Let's just hope that my opponent does not have counter spells for it on the next turn. Or another Thoughtseize. I'd like just play a Croxa or something. You know, some nonsense garbage that I don't care about. No Thoughtseize. I would be very unhappy with triple Thoughtseize. Yes! Ha! You played the nonsense Croxa. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just... Sure, I'm taking my 3 so that I can hold on to the cards that matter. Fires and Gideon. Gain my 2 life back. And uptick on the Sprite Dragon. Excellent. And if there's not another Kroxa, then Omen of the Sea can set me up for something. Ratchet Bomb? Yeah, that's fine. Ratchet Bomb ticks up slowly and is not a particularly imminent threat. Narset of the Ancient Way. I think I'm just going to cast Omen of the Sea. What counterspell can you possibly have? Opponent lost connection to the game. I'm going to go ahead and assume that this is a rage quit and that my opponent has effectively conceded. And I say that because I can't really see myself losing this game. And so I'm going to stop the video here and I'll tell you whether or not my assumption that my opponent never reconnects is correct in the next video, because I don't want to bother stitching together like 2 recordings or making you wait a bunch. Alright, 3-0, on to the next match.